Oh, hi. I didn't see you guys there. Just kidding. This is Chris with Platinum Reviews, and we're doing part four. Episode four, I don't know. It's number four of Romancing Salsa. Number two, or Romancing SaGa, if you want to be technical. So where we left off last time was I'm trying to remember, killed some goblins. And now we are going to go to, I don't remember the place, that little town place with that evil dude. We're going to beat his ass. Old school style. One hand, no feet. Just punch him. So what you're going to do from this point is be sure to check your R&D department. You shouldn't have to go to the inn. I just did just to do it, but you shouldn't have to. You can explore the town too if you want. There's not really a point in doing it. There's nothing really there. You can go to the bar, but nothing's going to happen. You can go to the shops, but nothing's going to happen. You can go climb on top of roofs. I only went on one roof, I think, but nothing happened. So you can do all that, or you can just go fight the dude. If you do want to go on top of any roof, there's that little fireplace over there, and you go up it. I think I go up here, right here, and you go on the roof. Nothing exciting happened up there like I thought. I was like, oh, this is a cool place. There's gonna be such cool stuff here. There was nothing, so there's no point. I mean, there might be some stuff on some other roofs, but that roof had bullshit. So, we're going to go down here. And I think I go to this weapon store. I think I gave up. Yeah, I gave up. And be sure to save as much as possible, because if you run into a spot and you die, which happened once during this video, and I said, fuck that, I'm just pulling back my people. I'm doing this old school style. I was like, I'll just reload, because I was not about to. Actually, I didn't die fully. I was pretty sure I was gonna die, so I was just like, no, we're cool. I'm backing out. So yeah, I did that once in the video, and then I kind of just edited that whole part off and did it again because I didn't save, and I had to go all the way back. So it's depressing. It was very depressing. So you remember this place, huh? Don't you? Yeah, I bet you do. This is where we went to fight that stupid little boss guy, and he killed our dad, and then where we went back to grind some experience points, and then my guy died. And so this, I don't know who this guy is, but he's the new king. So now he's gonna take revenge on people. The boss isn't hard this time. The boss is super easy. The move that he did, I want to say it's like Soul Eater or Soul Grabber or Soul Steal or some shit. The move he did before, where it one hit killed the motherfucker, it doesn't do that now. Like, you can dodge it. You do like this cute little twirl like a ballerina. You're like, nah, not today, motherfucker. And you just kind of like move. So, yeah, it's an easy fight. Easy boss battle. Easy peasy. Especially if you went back here to grind experience points. So far, the bosses haven't been too hard, and I think this video I go to. There's another part after this, which I'll kind of tell you, but there's another boss there that I guess he's supposed to be hard. He wasn't too hard. We'll tackle that after a little bit. So we're just gonna be killing these monsters, just doing our thing. No biggie. Another good reason to save as much as possible is, like I said, you get one of them fights. Later on, there's this fight with this guy, and I don't remember his name, and I didn't put him in this because that's the battle I said, nah, screw this, and I backed out from. Yeah, so I just backed out of that. But if you get in a battle with him, he kind of looks like these wizards, but more hood. He looked like a hood wizard. I'm having a comment on somebody for commenting on my video. If you guys are playing Forma 8, I'm also doing, I also have like a video walkthrough of all the bosses on there. Really good game if you haven't checked it out. It's the free game for December for PlayStation. So if you do have a PS4, pick it up. It's incredibly fun. It's like a Metrovania type game. I have a raw impression video on it as well. And I just kind of go over the game and let you know if it's good, all that exciting stuff. So yeah, it's pretty good game though. So pick it up while it's free. And if you have any issues, I have walkthroughs on my channel. So we're just killing these bosses. They're not too hard. I don't like the skells. And they do this stupid move where they like put a protective barrier around them, and if you hit them, they hit you for a shit ton. Sucks. Incredibly sucks, but it's not too bad after a while. And what's weird is like later on when I'm fighting these, I feel like a hit that did like 120, for example, like that. Like I'll do it later and they'll die off of that one hit instead of me just trying to having to keep hitting them over and over. It seems like they don't have as much health. I don't know. Let me know, guys, down below if you want me to cut out the fights from the videos. I mean, it'll be more work on my part, but I definitely don't mind. Probably would make for shorter videos as well. So probably 30-minute videos instead of 50. But if you guys want me to just cut out all the fights except boss battles, I definitely don't mind it. So if anybody's been watching all my walkthroughs on this, and if you want that, let me know. I definitely don't mind it. But then you don't get to hear me ramble on about stupid shit. So, I mean, you would lose that, but gain a quicker walkthrough. I guess the good thing with a walkthrough like this, though, is like you can kind of watch it as you play, and how long it takes me to do the battle will probably be as long as it takes you to do the battle. So it doesn't really do anything else. I mean, other than that, you'd probably have to keep pausing and playing and pausing and playing like over and over again. But that's not too bad, I guess. So today's Christmas Eve. I'm making this for you guys on Christmas Eve. I'm cooking some ribs right now, but yeah, those mofos are just cooking, so I'm good. I got a little bit. We can make this happen, guys. So these battles here, I mean, you've grinded them out so many times. You don't even have to go this direction. You can go up the other side. And, if you want to get more levels, though, then I definitely suggest doing these battles again. Just to, never hurts to get more experience, especially because this game does this stupid your person dies and he's dead for good stuff. So. I think I have, yeah, I got one more person. Well, I got one more person, then I have to fight this dogs outside the door. Alright, so I think this mofo's about to be dead. Yeah, he's dead. No biggie. Alright. And now we got this and that little flying gargoyle thing. I don't know what it is. I never know. These things are super easy. That's the first time we saw that little creature, and he's not hard at all. Both of them actually are super easy. Not a bad fight at all, guys. And then this is going to be the last one for this level, and then we go to level number 2. Well, floor number 2, not level 2. Those Xeno things take a bunch of damage. They don't really hit hard, but they can take a bunch early on. Alright, and like I said, save as much as possible, guys. There's no penalty to saving, so you it's not like with Resident Evil or something where every single time you save it puts a mark that shows that you saved, kind of thing. I think one of these battles I back out from because I was like, ah, not today. Can't remember. Well, we'll see. And then I found out some stuff on the enemy. So how I was like, oh yeah, it seems like keep getting new enemies. I like that. It's just because the enemies go based off level, so the more you level up, the higher level you get, the more different type of enemies that come out. So yeah, you can go back to the same place you had been before, and the enemies are going to be a lot different than if you were to go right now. Those hippopotamuses aren't bad either. And earlier I said there was this enemy called the were-frog or something. He's actually super easy when you're not underleveled. So be sure to do as many of these fights as possible. That way you're a good enough level to take on those enemies later on, because they can be pretty tough, and you don't want to mess with them if you're weak. Let's see, how many more people do we got? Well, we still have to go to that room. I think that room after this doesn't have a lot of enemies. Yeah, we still got like one or two right here. Yeah, these battles can take a little bit. Yeah, and if you're new and you haven't seen the other videos, be sure to get a court mage if you haven't got one. They come in very, very big handy, or much handy, or a lot of handy. I don't know. A word in handy. They come in handy. They have magic techniques which can be used against the slime. They have healing technique, which the healing technique helps out a lot. Definitely makes things easier. Yeah, I think at this point there's not really an enemy that I'm like, oh, not today. I think if you get like a row of enemies in the front that are like tough, like 3 werewolves and then 3 mandrakes in the back, that would probably be one I'd be like, no, I'm going back. I'm not even trying this. So what is everyone doing for Christmas? Anybody got any exciting plans? I don't know about me. Got my kids opening presents in the morning and then probably going to my mom so they can open up more presents and all that exciting stuff. But I'm off for 3 days, guys. So what that means is, which my girlfriend or fiance, whatever, she'll kill me if she hears me say this, but that means a lot of video games. So that's always good. Also, if you guys are watching this and if there's any RPGs or any games that you want me to play through and walk through or anything, review, talk shit about, I mean, any games at all, let me know. I definitely don't mind making content, so yeah, just shoot a comment below and I'll be sure to try and get to it. And then if you haven't already, if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to subscribe to the channel, because right now if you search Platinum Reviews on YouTube, you get either a bunch of videos of like Pokemon Platinum, Platinum Dodge Ram vehicles. For a while it was like videos of ISIS. I don't know if that's popping up anymore. I'm actually going to look. I'll let y'all know if ISIS pops up on when you search us. Yeah, it was weird. Like somebody was like, "Hey, I just searched you and all I can find is ISIS." And I was like, "What?" And sure enough, I was like, "No, that's not good." Yeah, it doesn't look like they're on there anymore. Yeah, you can find us on if you search Platinum Reviews, but you have to kind of scroll. Most of the stuff you find is like, yeah, Pokemon Platinum or Ford F-150 Platinum Edition. Like, oh, American Express Platinum card. Guys, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, so once we hit 100 subscribers, we can change our URL. Once we change that, then whenever you search Platinum Reviews, you actually get Platinum Reviews and not the Ford F-150. Which I guess there's nothing wrong with that. So this way, you can either choose to go right or left. It doesn't really matter. It's just whichever enemies you want to fight. I think if the enemy looks like bones, you're more likely to get a bone enemy, a bone type enemy like a skull or rotten beast. And then if the enemies look like wolves or some shit, you're more than likely to get animals. That's what I've noticed so far. I'm not 100% sure if that's correct, but that's what I've noticed. Watch this next fight. It's just going to be nothing but wolves, and it's going to be a skeleton enemy. It's going to completely change the whole dynamic. Alright, let's see right here. I don't know why I took... Oh, I remember. Yeah, my daughter was like, "Give me a drink. Give me a drink." And I was like, ah. She doesn't talk like that. She doesn't have a deep-ass voice. "Hey, Dad, what's up? Give me that drink." You also got these ghost enemies. They just randomly pop up. And they'll disappear and pop up again, so trying to run from these are kind of hard. So just go ahead and fight them, and they're not too difficult. So you're gonna want to save right before you get into this fight, just on the off chance that you die. Yeah, I think I was right, because that was a ghost type that attacked us, and well, no, there's snakes and a rabbit. I don't even know, guys. I don't think the outside character matters at all. So this is the first time we've seen, I think, the Terminators and the Haunts, or I think that's what they're called. Super easy enemies. So if don't be discouraged by their looks, which I think the first fight I was like, oh, that's a scary looking thing. I don't want to mess with that. It's not too bad, so. Is that called all suit? Or soaked? I don't even know what that's called. Yeah, they're not too bad at all, so don't worry about fighting them. Alright, and we're about to be in the fight with the boss. And like I said, this battle's pretty easy. Yeah, it's not bad at all. After you take off a certain amount of health, he's going to mainly attack only your main guy. So every one of his attacks are going to miss. And you're going to want to hit him, if you have twin arrows and if you have double cut, hit him with that because it does a good amount of damage. Like that one does 200 and that one does little, like 150 I think it said. So you're going to want to hit him with as much damage as you can. Really, take him out quick. I think he's going to start doing that move here soon. He also has regain that he casts, so just do more damage to him than what he gains back. Shouldn't be too hard. I think he only gains back like 100. Yeah, see, he soul steal. There we go. And then you're like, ha, not today, bitch, and you just kind of dodge it. And I want to say his health is like 1,300, like 1,300 for health. But he's not hard. He's a little softy. He is. All right, we took him out, guys. We avenged our father. I don't even know if that's this. We avenged the fallen king from prior times. Oh, how could I lose? I don't even know how he would talk.
Yes, slumber. I must let sleep take hold.
Alright, guys. Once we kill him, we get to go back to Avalon. And that opened up the next part. A new quest. So we get to embark on this epic journey. So right here, it's going to switch over. Yeah, so right there it kind of cut. That's where I died, or I backed out and had to go back in. Be sure before you leave there to go to that R&D department. Everything else you don't have to worry about. So we're going to go to Nibble. My previous video had me exploring all this. There's no reason to explore. It also had me going to that other town that we killed that guy in. The one that we were just at. There's a bunch of people in there now, and it's a normal town. There's no point in going in there right now. So just kind of, you don't have to worry about it. You can go straight here. I don't know if you have to talk to those two people or just talk to the barkeep. But you're getting more information on the new area that is going to unlock. It's called like the Dragon's Lair. So right here you have two options. You can go to the Dragon's Lair or the canal. Go to the Dragon's Lair. When you go here, you can get more experience from this battles, and you can get a new character. which also, if you're playing on PS4, you get a trophy. I don't know what that trophy is, but you get a trophy for, I think, befriending this guy. So this guy, after this quest, will join your party, or you can come and recruit him when you have an empty spot. So, but there's an option too where you don't recruit him. So it's really up to you. But I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't want to make him as an ally. So pretty much what he said, and we're going to the new place, the Fiend's Cloister. Pretty much what he said is there's a enemy blocking the way. They're resistant to physical magic or physical damage, which means they're the little gels and blobs and shit. So you're gonna want a court mage no matter what. Yeah, so you're gonna go do all these battles, kill all these enemies in here, because I mean it's experience points, and definitely doesn't hurt to do experience or to get experience points. Once you kill that blob, and I'll kind of explain it once we get closer to it, but once you kill it, you can either choose to keep going forward and killing the enemy that the martial arts people are trying to get to, or you can go back to the martial arts guy and be like, hey, I killed the blobs, and then go back and he's already killed that enemy. The only issue is if you go and kill the enemy, the martial arts guy will be upset and try and fight you, and then he'll die, and there's no way you can get him as an ally. So if you're a trophy hunter out there, do not go further. Just run back and go tell the martial arts guy that you killed the guy, or you can't get the trophy. So this is the first time we've gone against, I think, Valkyries. I don't think we fought them before. They're fairly easy. I think they put out high damage, but they're not too bad. Little softies. Yeah, they do that Blades of Wind, and it's does a pretty good amount of damage. Yeah, and whenever I did this earlier, in the part that's not recorded in this, in this area right here is where I fought that enemy. That he was pretty much all spells, and he put 3 of my guys to sleep. I hit him twice. He cast Regain. I hit him again. He put my other 2 guys to sleep. Then he cast Poison on everybody. And then he started hitting everybody with stun. And I was just like, wow, I can't do anything right now. And he killed one enemy, or one of my guys. Then he killed another one. And I was just like, yeah, there's no way I'm going to get out of this. My main guy had paralysis, or the little stars over his head. I don't think that's confusion. I think that's like stunned or something. So yeah, I knew it was ending for me. So I was just like, nah, I'm backing out. I'm not about this life. One thing I don't like is that only your main character can flee. So if something happens and you're like, my main character's dead, I have no potions on any of my characters, which that's what messed me up the first time. That's why I don't have the, what's that dude's name? Genova, whatever. That's why I don't have him anymore, because I didn't have potions equipped to all of my characters. So when they got damaged inside the fight, he was one of the ones that died, and I couldn't heal him. So I was just like, well, I'm screwed. This is also the first time we've gone up against, what is this chick's name? Amnesia. You're about to see how hard of a fight this Amnesia battle is. She just cast Regain on herself. Or Regan. And then she hit me for 0, and then I killed her. So she's very difficult, guys, as you can see. Alright, I think we got 3 more battles in this area. The next area has a bunch of battles, and it's stupid. There's quite a bit. Yeah, I think for part 5, guys, I'm going to probably take out all the battles. That way you guys don't have to sit around and watch all these. Because each one's about a good minute or 2. Unless you like watching the battles, I mean, you're watching a walkthrough. You're not trying to watch all these battles. So, yeah, I think part 5 I'm gonna kind of edit it to where you don't have to watch the battles. And the only reason I'm doing it like that is because I have to record, because the game is super, super loud and there's no way to change the audio settings. So I have to go back through and edit my voice over the recording. And so, like, let's say this one's 50 minutes. So in actuality, since it's 50 minutes, it's actually taking me 100 minutes. I suck at math, or else I would have been like, oh, it's taking me an hour and, let's see, 60. That would have been 2. So it's taking me an hour and 40 minutes for this, when I could have already had double the gameplay. Like, because I feel like if I take out all the battles, it'll shorten it about 20 minutes in total, maybe a little bit more, and so I can add a lot more onto the actual videos. Yawning. Yeah, I can add a lot more onto the videos, and I can get more stuff, like be farther in the game than where I'm at. Also, my work schedule sucks, so I actually wanted to have this game beat already, but, I mean, maybe not beat, because it's an RPG and they can take time, but, yeah, I wanted to be a lot farther, but with having 2 kids and a full-time job, it's kind of hard to really put in as much as you want to. I work evenings as well, so I can't really... I get all... Whew, sorry about that. I get home at 10 o'clock, and then having to do all the stuff with kids and everything, I only get to play for a little bit every night, except Tuesdays and Wednesdays when I'm off. So, Tuesdays and Wednesdays when I really put in work, and Monday night. So yeah, I definitely wanted to have more, and then in fact also that I have to record my voice all over again, which sucks. And then with kids, yeah, anybody that has kids definitely knows about this. Kids always they always bug. You could be doing something, they'd be like, what's up? Hey. I had to start, I got a thing on my channel called Daddy Daughter Time, and I had to start that because pretty much every time I recorded any video, my daughter was in here already talking. So I was just like, why don't I just play games with her that she's going to enjoy, and that's going to be adorable. Alright, so we're taking out these. I used to think the Rotten Beast was hard, but he's not too bad at all. Alright, so let's see how many more enemies we have. Alright, so this is actually the area with the guy that we're having to fight, but we have to get to him first. Good job, babe. What? No, I haven't touched your candy. Women. You have candy and a girl be like, where's my candy? Why can't I have some? But they have candy and they're the stingiest motherfuckers in the world. Like, oh, what? Did you eat my candy? It's like, no, you've been eating your candy. Like, you've had candy in your hand this whole fucking time. I haven't touched it. Women. Shit, I'd be stingy with some candy too, though. I'm not even lying. I think I exited this fight too because darkness is a motherfucker. Yeah, I hate trying to attack people and none of my attacks fucking hit, so I was just like, nah. That little planet's annoying. If you end up fighting him, try and take him out as soon as possible. There's that werefrog I was talking about. He's not as hard as he used to be. Yeah, I think 300 HP or something like that to take him out. I don't know if you can hear the background. If you can, I'm sorry. My fiance's family is incredibly loud, and my daughter loves to yell. So, I don't think you can hear it, but I can hear it really well. So, I'm like all in the room secluded with the door closed, and they are loud. Alright, so what I like about the mage is he has that life water ability, so you don't have to use your bombs. It helps a lot. And it heals for quite a bit too. I want to say like 200. So it's a big help. Yeah, this is quite a bit of battles. When you go up against these blobs of blueness, change your formation, and you'll see why in this in the first battle. I ended up fleeing the first battle because the enemy that I fought is the same enemy as the boss, and he has a move that's lightning that hits the entire row of hits a entire horizontal row. So if you're not super leveled up, he can possibly take out all 3 characters at once, including your main guy, so you can't flee. So change to open free-for-all formation probably right at this moment. I didn't do it right away because I was like, oh, I got this, and then this happened. Yeah, you should see it any moment. I was like, yeah, I got him. Where is it? I think this is where he does the hit that I was like, oh, that's not a... Yeah, so he casts Regain. And then Lightning. And... I think he casts Lightning again. And I was just like, oh shit. And my hits weren't really doing a lot. So when you're fighting him, because he's going to be the boss in a minute, Be sure to use twin arrows, double cut with all your characters, which would be pointless to use right now because you're going to just be wasting, what is it called? Attack points? I don't know. You're going to be wasting your power points or whatever to attack him, so I wouldn't even bother. What's weird though is like the rest of these fights, like I didn't run into him one time, so I don't know what that was about. I don't know why they would have had you fight the boss before you fight the boss, but so I'm not sure. But yeah, the rest of the fights were these things, so wasn't too bad. Yeah, and they're pretty easy. Yeah, like I said, be sure to save as much as possible. I mean, I guess like a good rule of thumb is like every 10-15 minutes or something. Or like every time you get like out of a series of battles, that way you don't have to do the series of battles all over again. Something along that line. Yeah, I definitely don't mind fighting these dino marbles because they don't really do a lot of damage and they don't really take a lot to kill. So, and you only fight like 2 of them, it seems like, every single time. So it's definitely not bad. How many more enemies do we got, guys? 3? Yeah, we got 3 of these bad boys. Go ahead and save. Nope, guess not. See, and then we got 2 more dino marbles. Almost got it, guys. I'm proud of you guys. Because if you're still watching, that means you're exactly where I am. So, well, I'm a little bit farther now, but yeah. So I can give you motivational stuff as I go. We're hyping each other on. All right, 2 more, and 2 more dino marbles. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, the fiance doesn't know how to cook food, so I have to try and teach her, and then she doesn't learn, so that's fun. Alright. Was that the last battle, or do we have one more? I looked away for a second. Alright, last battle. So, go ahead and save. Make sure everything's good. Make sure every single one of your character has 2 bombs attached to them so that you can heal. Other than that, get to it. So you're going to attack with your court mage. Be sure to use like Blades of Wind or magic attack. That way you do more damage since you're weak to magic. Use twin arrows, not haphazard arrow. It doesn't really do as much as twin arrows. Use double cut with every character that has it. Pretty much if somebody has a strong attack, you're going to want to use it here. I used attack with her because, I mean, she really didn't have anything worth doing anything. So Also, martial skills. So if you have any like punch or anything like that, they don't affect him at all. So don't even try. Yeah, so like I said, he heals for about 100, I think. Something like that. So every little bit you do is going to help, and it's going to knock down his health. I mean, he can't, as long as you're outputting more damage than he's healing for, you should be all set. The battle's not hard. Just be sure to heal anybody that he hits with the lightning, and then use the rest of your people to pretty much damage everyone. So that chick that I used, if you're having an issue, that chick that I'm not using any of her like special moves or anything, I would use her to like use bombs. Granted, you only have 2 bombs, but hopefully it shouldn't take you that long to beat him. Definitely not too hard. And once you get rid of him, so this is the part I was talking about. So you can either keep going north, but if you go north, you're going to miss out on a trophy, and you're going to miss out on getting your character. So don't go north unless you want to ruin that. So what you're going to do is go back to the martial artist monk guy. Also, too, if you go north through that and you fight that thing, the martial arts guy will fight you, and so yeah, that'd be another battle that you don't have to do. So from here, go back to the Dragon's Lair. Just run past everybody. I talked to everybody in my previous thing, and they said nothing. So they all were like, yeah. And one guy's like, bet you can't do this technique. Like, it was stupid. So you're going to go talk to this guy, and he's going to say, to battle! And then just run off. And so you have to go and chase after him. He's back. You can go past that door now. Once you go past the door, you're going to have a chest to the right. In that chest, there is a ring or a necklace. You'll see in a second. And then the other chest is some crowns to go to your treasury. We'll find out. Can't remember what the ring says. Imperial ring, or I don't know. I could lie and tell you, but I don't remember. Yeah, so right there's the first chest. I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even see what the ring. It's a ring, guys. To the left is the other chest with 60,000 crowns, 90,000 crowns. So the boss battle's right here. You don't have to do anything, so don't worry about equipping anything. I did because I thought you were actually going to have to fight him. Turns out you don't. So, yeah, you don't even have to worry about saving or anything. Only time you fought him is if you decided to go for it. Ring of Nibble. Which sucks. It's not worth anything, so don't even equip it. So yeah, walk forward. Like I said, don't worry about all this like I did. There's no point. And you're going to talk to him. He's going to lay the whooping down. And then he is going to... You're going to have to talk to him again. Yep, and then it doesn't show, but we just got the trophy for him becoming an ally. So, yeah, whenever you need an ally, you can call on him, and he'll come help. You can go leave now. There's no more enemies in the area, so you don't have to worry about fighting anyone. Next is the castle, or the river place, the canal. Before going there, probably go back to town. I went ahead and clicked on the canal just so you can see where we're going. But go back to the town so you can check out your R&D department, rest at the end, anything you need to do. But that should be it for me, guys. That was episode 4, part 4 of Romancing SaGa part 2. Thank you, guys. Have a great rest of your day.